The Honda Accord has been the most popular, best-selling car in America for the past 4 decades. Need more be said? Its pedigree of reliable motoring has matured over time to include such hallmark characteristics as sporty handling, get-in-and-go ergonomics, and big car spaciousness. And what's more, you can still order one with a 6-speed manual. This Accord Sport Sedan is one of 3 models in the car's lineup you can still have with a stick shift in lieu of the optional CVT, and they are all 4-cylinder powered. They also all reside at the lower end of the trim spectrum, the manual gearbox formula most manufacturers follow these days. Slotted just above the base LX trim, the 2017 Sport is priced from a modest $25,250, including destination. Last year, Honda gave the Accord the once-over, infusing its flat design with more dynamic styling, fortifying the body and upgrading the chassis. And man, did it do wonders for the Accord's street presence. With upsized 19-inch wheels fitted with V speed-rated Conti Pro Contact tires, larger front brakes, dual exhaust, rear spoiler, aluminum pedals, leather-wrapped steering wheel, and carbon fiber-style garnish, the Sport package is a modest, though effective grouping that adds some real visual zest. Even though it's positioned near the bottom of the Accord ladder, you never know by looking at it. The use of LED lighting, chrome accents, and rich paint further provide an upmarket appearance with sporty attitude. Under the aluminum hood is an Earth Dreams, also known as a direct-injected 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine, with a very small bump in output when compared with the non-sport models, generating 189 horsepower and 182 pound-feet of torque. Suffering from a bit of turbo overload lately, this naturally aspirated engine is a gutsy but smooth performer, reminding me just how satisfying a non-boosted motor can be. It's perfect for this application, a family car with expectations for high comfort and yet delightfully fun to drive. That equation is bolstered by this sweet-looking and ultra-smooth shifting 6-speed that can be rode without ruffling your occupants or tiring you out. I'm not one of those save-the-manual guys, but this is exactly how I'd want my Accord Sport. Plus, it saves you $800 at the time of purchase. However, it does take a hit at the pump, dropping 3 mpgs from the CVT model, netting 26 mpg in combined driving, and reducing the car's range by over 50 miles, though still able to travel nearly 450 miles on a full tank. The Accord Sport is a simple car, absent of many of the modern features I've come to expect from almost any of my testers, such as keyless entry, push-button start, sat radio, an auto-dimming rear-view mirror, and side blind zone alert. But as a relatively inexpensive choice, this sport model with the 6-speed provides the driver more enjoyment than you'd ever guess a family car could. Surprisingly peppy, super smooth in all of its moves, and tight in the turns. Its lack of accoutrements fades as the driving begins. There is a new Sports Special Edition for 2017 which adds heated leather seats, but by and large this car is stripped by today's standards. That doesn't mean it's not comfortable, and the rear seats are enormous, with doors which open wide for easy entry. The trunk is a big one too, and cargo room can be expanded by split-folding the rear seats. There's one USB port, dual-zone auto climate control, a backup cam, and integrated Pandora music streaming. But this screen looks pretty lonely up here with little to display. Despite having to fish the key out of my pocket, I still always look forward to driving this car. Its simplicity is somewhat charming because you can quickly get in and go without interference from overwrought features. And it drives with such an easygoing yet meticulously tuned manner, with a beautifully compliant suspension and hooked up steering and handling that'll have you seeking the long way home. The cabin is fairly quiet, but during highway cruising, it's almost as if it could use a 7th gear to drop the RPMs to a less buzzy level. Active sound control counteracts unwanted noise at low RPM while accentuating the exhaust note in the mid to high range. It's expected that the all-new 10th generation Accord is coming for the 2018 model year, riding on the new Civic platform with an all-turbocharged lineup and the deletion of the V6 option. But for now, the 2017 Accord Sport is the right choice for just the right buyer. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.